Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. But now let's talk about Jasmy, give you guys the day-to-day analysis on the price, see what is happening, and of course, what is yet to come. So if we're looking at the overall market, guys, especially altcoins, altcoins are seeing a little bit of a retracement once again, and that is all due to Bitcoin because Bitcoin has seen, a little bit of volatility within its price, and of course, that is going to impact altcoins as we know. So if you're looking at Jasmy, it's down about 7.5% on the daily time frame, but pretty much the overall market is also seeing a little bit of a retracement. But let's take a closer look, see what we're looking at and what we could be expecting. But before I get into it, guys, as always, just a quick disclaimer for everyone. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So looking at the price of Jasmy, 0.03 cents, down about 7.3% in USD comparative as mentioned. It's also down about 6.3% in Bitcoin and Ethereum comparative over the past 24 hours. Now, if you're looking at the market valuation, 1.45 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume is at about $200 million. So again, in a grand scheme of things, the price of Jasmy is not looking as bad as you guys might think. It's still above the psychological price point, which is 3 cents, of course. And again, that's a very, very important level for Jasmy. But let's take a closer look in terms of the charts, give you guys the visuals to see what is happening and what we could be expecting. So before I do that, let's take a look at what's happening with the dominance. So, the Bitcoin dominance index, came really, really close to touching, yearly highs, but we are seeing the dominance pulling down, and it's actually below 56% right now. So, again, all due to BTC volatility, because if you're noticing right now, if I were to zoom in a little bit, you can see Bitcoin actually went down to $65,300 just a few hours ago, but we did see Bitcoin picking its traction once again. But if you're noticing, Bitcoin is still in an upwards trend, believe it or not. You can see higher highs, higher lows are forming. So as of now, if you look at it in a grand scheme of things, Bitcoin is not looking bad. Obviously, we have seen, a big shakeout. I wouldn't say it's major, but if you want to put it into perspective, it is still a 6% drop. And that is something that a lot of people completely ignore. And the reason why this was because, of course, the news that came out that the U.S. government is moving their Bitcoin. And again, literally right after that news came out, we had seen the market see a little bit of a shakeout because, of course, that is a massive news. $2.6 billion is not a small amount, and that is the money that they transferred, $2.6 billion worth. So again, I understand it from that point of view, especially if you've been in the space for quite some time. You understand how this market works and how it reacts to news specifically like that. So that kind of gives us an understanding as to what's happening with Bitcoin, and now we kind of know what is happening with the broader market. If you're looking at Jasmy right now, so Jasmy also, believe it or not, is actually replicating Bitcoin's move. Now, you guys are probably wondering, Crypto ZX, what are you exactly talking about? So if you're noticing this right here, July 5th, obviously we know what happened with the price of Bitcoin. It retested $55,000, but since then you are seeing higher highs, higher lows forming in the chart, and you're seeing a very, very strong correlation between Jasmy and Bitcoin right now. A very similar chart, even though the market valuations are completely, yes, I believe completely different, but you're seeing Jasmy following the Bitcoin trend. And when you see these types of moves and kind of compare them to one another, it tells you that, hold on, this project is actually going up with Bitcoin exactly the way Bitcoin is doing, because you can see this for yourself from July 5th alone. That initial pullback that we did see all the way down to the 1.9 cents, we saw Jasmy fly up about 65%. Obviously, it saw a retracement once again about 2.5 cents. Then it made its way up to a 3.4 cents price point. And again, higher highs, higher lows forming. I'm really, really liking what I'm seeing. So before anyone comes out and spreads anything negative, just based on the price specifically, I really want you guys to understand that, the chart of Jasmy is not looking as bad as you might think right now. Of course, on a day-to-day basis, a lot of people have that conversation on crypto Twitter, and you guys know on this channel we keep it 100% real. a lot of people, on crypto Twitter are saying, hey, Jasmy team is not doing this, they're not doing that. And to be quite frank with you, I kind of understand where people are coming from. A project, it needs to deliver what they say. Just because of, the Apple news and the Japanese government, having some sort of connection with Jasmy doesn't mean anything. You need to see the project actually try to, evolve and, actually push this news out. Usually what happens with Jasmy is that news is not coming out directly from them. It's like either like a third party entity that's, bringing us some articles. So, what is the credibility of that? We don't know. But they really need to kind of take advantage of the amount of, demand that, they have. Jasmy has a lot of people talking, and of course, like I said, a lot of investors compared to the last cycle are actually paying attention to it because tokenomics alone have gotten so much better, but it has a long ways to go as well. So we'll see what happens in terms of its price. It's reacting really good. Potential retest down to 2.8 cents. That is something that you guys are probably wondering, and let me tell you, that is still a possibility. If you want to put that into perspective, guys, that is a move of about only 4.24%, but that's a very realistic target that we could see Jasmy actually retesting if this support does not hold. But overall, a great move, compared to the July lows. It's really following the Bitcoin chart, so I'm liking it from that point of view. Let me know down below what you guys think. Where do you see Jasmy going? I love each and every one of you guys. We'll see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.